Hi, I'm Marieke with Kawartha Lakes Public Library. Our November take-home packs are ready for pickup now at your local library branch. These packs are free and you get to keep everything that comes in it. Supplies are limited and are handed out on a first-come, first-served basis. Our maker packs are designed for children ages 5 and up, and they have a STEAM-based focus. This month, you'll get everything that you need to become a balloon puppeteer. Our early literacy packages are for preschoolers. And this month, we are celebrating Dino-Vember. Keep watching this video and I'll get you some tips on what you can do with everything in this kit. In the pack, you're going to get our monthly early literacy calendar. Put this up in a handy spot. It's got lots of great tips and simple ways that you can incorporate early literacy into your everyday life. You'll also get some instructions and a template for a diplodocus or a pterodactyl figure, as well as a paper plate. And if you choose, we'll send you home with a small container of paint. You're going to need some scissors, tape or glue, and if you choose to use the paint, have a fun time going around your house and sourcing different ways that you can apply the paint to the plate. I went around my own house. I found a little scrubby brush, a sponge, and a paintbrush. This is kind of fun looking around and stretching your mind as to different ways to apply paint. A traditional paintbrush is fine. Maybe look at crumpled up paper, perhaps some bubble wrap. We're exploring textures and different ways to apply paint. If you don't want to use paint, that's fine. Use some crayons, pencil crayons, whatever works for you. All right, I've gone ahead and I have cut my plate in two so that I can make 2 dinosaurs. And I've cut out the template pieces for the diplodocus and I've taped them to the back of the plate so that the plate bulges out on the outside. I've taken the paint and put a small amount on a little plate. I've got a few tips here to help you work with a young child and paint. Isn't something that always comes naturally. I myself have had a few mistakes and I have learned some wise lessons and I'll share what I've learned with you. So give your child just a small amount of paint to work with. On a plate, this is a paper plate and it can be thrown out. You can put it on something that can be washed off as well. We have sent you home with Crayola paint. In my experience, Crayola washable paint truly washes out. It's a great product. It's a wonderful local company, very generous to the library. So a big shout out to Crayola for what they do and what they provide. So now we're gonna get ready to paint. I have put down a tablecloth on the table, and the #1 rule for painting is sleeves up. If you want, have an old t-shirt or smock that your child can work with. That will help keep things nice and clean. We're going to take our dinosaur and start exploring the different tools that we've collected and what type of an imprint they're going to make with the paint onto our dinosaur. So here's our toothbrush. I did call it a paintbrush earlier, but we're using a toothbrush. I dab it in, and we're not really smearing things around. We're just tapping things and seeing what kind of a print goes on there. This makes sure that there isn't large amounts of paints that could be applied somewhere else. A little Q-tip can be used to apply polka dots. I'm actually going to use a Q-tip to put a little eye on the head of my diplodocus. There it goes. And the little scrubby brush makes a nice pattern as well. They're just nice little dots and patterns and textures, and we're just exploring that. We're using a dabbing technique, so your child's getting good gripping exercises, grabbing the different items. We're just seeing we can use different colors of paint, and we're just making different patterns on it, seeing what happens, maybe talking about what we think the pattern is going to be or what the imprint is going to be. And there we go. So there's a start to my dinosaur. I could use a fork and make little stripes. all sorts of different great things. Give it a try, take a picture, and send us your own dinosaur creation. We'd love to see. Kawartha Lakes Public Library. Millions of opportunities, one exceptional library.